right. I was gonna say third time's a charm, but it turns out it's fourth time's the charm today. It's Wednesday, and that means it's craft demo day. And I was trying to think of something that I haven't done, and I realized that I've had these Studio Lite project blocks in the studio for a while, in the shop for a while, and I thought I'll just put one together for you because they're really fun. They're an easy way to create some planner pages. They fit in a planner. I'm going to put it in my Elizabeth Craft. I think this one's called Red Roses, but it's the Elizabeth Craft A4 size, I want to say. But the studio block comes with everything you need to basically create a bunch of pages. So I'm just going to go and put a couple together so that you can see what that looks like. And just waiting for it to pop up on my computer so that I can see if you guys comment, but I'll turn this over. Get this set up so, yeah, okay. So she says, okay, I have, this is from Studio Lite. It's their project block planner pages. And as you can see, each of they're all pre-punched and ready to go, basically. I do have my scissors and my cutting board just in case, but literally if you just go page by page, you'll see that these are all pre-cut and ready to put together. This is the page you can see here. Just going to do a little I'm just bending along the score lines, and they do have their little bits that are left when you do that. I don't know if you can see, they've got little tabs that are left, and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't actually see them. I know they're there. I think I'm getting them. So this is the page piece, and it's double-sided. All of it's double-sided. Ooh, that's actually a cool backside. And they also have the punch-outs. So it's literally just assembly. And they do have ideas. I'll show you in the back, give you a little idea of what you might build on it. So, you know, there's one of their ideas there, and here are the other few. They're all double-sided. I don't know if that means they're double-sided with each other. There are the 5 layouts there. So each page has a variety of options. This one has a little banner. Ooh, and see, now this is where I get kind of excited when they do stuff like this. This is actually a little pocket. That's cute. Get a little pocket on your page. You know, I should really get is a bone folder to do this. And okay, these are banners. And this is pitched as a planner page, so depending on how you approach your planners, you might, you know, intersperse this with actual planner pieces, pages, and or journal boxes and things like that. And then I'll be honest, this is the sort of thing that I love. This is what I love about the Elizabeth Craft planner designs, is that it's these little, everyone's getting so creative with these hole reinforcers. Do you see how those work on the page? To reinforce the hole, I just love that. I have them all the hole reinforcer dies from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And I actually considered doing one of their pages for you guys today, but it's a lot more intensive cutting stuff out, which I have no problem with, but I thought you might enjoy seeing something that goes kind of fast today. So I have a couple of adhesive options. I've got my tacky glue that y'all know I love so much. I have some double-sided glue or tape. It's terrible. I don't tear, you can tear it. I always get hung up on calling it terrible because obviously it has two meanings. But I also have these tape runners that are out now. And this one is a tape, so it's actually like a run of tape versus a dot tape runner. So that's a little bit of a difference. So I just got to figure out, I think I'm going to use glue on these. I don't know if you can hear the singing teacher next door is singing. It's very pretty coming through the windows or through the walls today. Relaxing. Sometimes when she's by herself, she just goes all out and I get a little concert. Love it. Oop. One thing I like about glue is that you can move it after you've put it down. One thing I don't like about glue is that it moves once you put it down. So bam, right off the bat, got a cute little detail right there. I don't know if the intention, well obviously it's whatever I want to do, but I have 6 more of these so I can do the other side, or maybe I can do the page that matches this. I'm curious if you can hear this singing teacher, if anyone wants to chime in and let me know, because I don't know how sensitive the microphone is on my computer, which is what I'm using really for the mic right now. Or the phone, maybe it's the phone. The phone's built-in mic. I'm planning to upgrade the system. Got a new camera and everything, I just have to set it up. But hopefully it'll eliminate the blurring. How cute is that? So look, right off the bat. Now I've got, the next page has some cool, really cute cutouts, die cuts. Now look at that. And I do like these ones, like the giant bull clip. And so this is the phase, if we were doing this as a class, I would have emailed you ahead of time and said, punch everything out ahead of time so you can just grab and go. I do have quite a few sets now that are like this. I have the Simple Stories. So, you know, sets are like this where you just punch everything out and it's ready to go. They're page templates. And the like, I like that. Ooh, see, I really like, I'm liking the back side of some of these. So here's the next page. And look at the back side on that one. That's cute. So I wonder if the idea was that these go together. I might think about what page goes where. I'm just popping out the little holes. So everything's punched for you. So this is really satisfying in that way. It's all ready to go. It's really just a little bit of assembly. I love the aesthetic. And then this one has little hole. So I've got a few more little sayings. In my atelier, there is paint and glitter everywhere. Well, that's true enough. Art will take you everywhere you want to go, like that one. someone considering grad school, I think that affirmation will make it into my page. A brush is my magic wand. Imagine what the world could be. Artists will never stop learning. That's true that, true that. And then it's got just a little. All right, so I do like these elements. Whenever you have these that you fold, there's something about tabs. It's just so satisfying. Little tab. So you could use this, like I said, you could fill it with little blank journal pages and things like that to use as an actual planner, or you could use it as a inspiration journal, you know, an intention journal. This is what I'm going to do with my January. This is what I want to do with my 2022. Boy, I have a long list for my 2022. On top of it is don't get COVID. Let's start with that. And then we'll work backwards from there. Make sure none of your family gets COVID. And actually my list, I peter out at that point. What's next? Make sure everyone is fed. Let's see. Okay, so I think I have more than 6 now. So there's that. So I have, see, I think, yeah, there it is. I think these are actually in order. So if I consider this in order's sake, it will be like this, and then like this. Yeah, it's got to be in order because of the way that they put the holes. Means that these two would be next to each other. And you don't have to do it that way, obviously you can do it however you want, but this is the way that it's set up. So it's nice and easy to create a 2-page spread, already ready to go, right? And that means that the next page is going to mirror this one. Let's see if I'm right. I'm right, that's it. Okay, so it's in order in the pad, which is nice. So that first page is a standalone, that one there. I almost think it would be easier just to hole punch these myself. Pow, pow, pow. Be done. One of my favorite hole punches is a Japanese hole punch, which is actually a screw punch where you go like this and it goes it drills down through the paper, so you can punch a whole bunch of pieces of paper at once in a way that doesn't damage anything. You know, you don't get smaller holes later in lower pieces of paper. You just get one beautiful hole all the way through. All right, so as you can see, I'm the kind of person that likes to go through and kind of get the elements together. Now we know that it goes page by page. We could just do that. If that's the first page, then I might want this to be the first element because of the nature of it. Kind of like it sitting there. Let's see. These are little tags that came with it. Cute. Okay, so I'm just going to start with this. There's lots of elements. I can use all sorts of things to put this on. Oh, I should have just probably used the double-sided tape at that point, but oh well. There's that. And I'm sorry I don't know the brand that this is. I ran out of my Elizabeth Craft designs, and I didn't have time to, well, I didn't take the time to go and grab another one. Certainly have it in stock because it's my favorite. So if you want some, come on down and get it because it's here. Yeah, some of you can't work without it. Me and tape. Okay, there's that. And I'm going to put that there so it's a real clip holding a real thing down. Trying to decide if I'm worried about whether or not I can read it. I kind of care. So. Yeah, I like glue. I just really do. Skills. So, as always, the principles of collage work here. The more you have them relate to each other, the more cohesive your page will look. Having things cover and touch each other changes how they relate to each other on the page. The more you have them interact with each other, the more cohesive it looks. Anyway, so, but I am actually happy with it just like this. So I'm going to leave that for the moment and flip it over. And now I have my second page in front of me. Right. And so this is where they had the artist, the photo of the artist, and potentially this pocket. Maybe that's for the photo of the artist. I'm going to put the pocket down on the corner here. Cute element. I do actually recommend using glue on elements like this, because if you use double-sided tape and if any of the tape ends up exposed, especially on the inside, when you go to put something in there, it will catch it and hold it for you. So with the glue's going to dry, and so even if you've mucked it up like I did by having it, squeezed out the side, once it's dry, you can still put things in there and it won't stop those things from coming out again. Okay, so look at all of these elements that come in this. Oh, I see, look. I wonder if this is what this is supposed to be. Now I feel like I'm playing paper dolls. Putting this stuff together. Oh my gosh, I used to love paper doll sets. Do you remember the really elaborate ones where you built a little house with everything with it? Oh my gosh, I used to love those. Even as a grown-up, when my kids were little, I used to buy them for them because I used to love them so much. And I put them together for them, of course, for them. But I have a suspicion that this is supposed to go on there, like that. Yes, it's obviously what's supposed to happen. Oh, this is as complicated as an actual easel. Easels are so complicated. They're like another piece of furniture. Okay, look at that. cute. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down. And you know, maybe instead of using their element, you would put a picture of your art to be inspired by, or a favorite artist. For me, that would be Klimt, or Hieronymus Bosch, who I find fascinating, or Van Gogh. I actually love Van Gogh. I used to wonder why the heck everyone thought he was so great, and then I actually saw a real Van Gogh in a museum, and I realized that the paint was popping off the canvas, and it's part of what made me end up with my style, where I have a lot of texture. Just loved it. It was like thick. You could see the brush strokes and how the color sat on top of the canvas. It was remarkable. It's remarkable to see it in real life. If you have an opportunity to see a real Van Gogh in real life, I highly recommend it. It was eye-opening. You can really see his genius in putting down the color, because the way he did it, the colors sat on top of each other. You can see all the little details that go into making these pages. Right, and you know, so here's that envelope or pocket, and it's just sitting there. So I'm going to come in and glue this down and give it a little visual interest, like that. And then on top of that, could just glue that, and then on top of that, crafting has emerged as a fashionable form of a self-expression. That's what this is. It's a funny thing to say, don't you think? It's a funny thing to say. Look at these, the detail on these elements. I love it. Stick that in there. Like a real brush holder. But I could see gluing some of these down for one thing. But then I could see coming along and having maybe little postcards that I put in this this little pocket of my favorite artists for me to look at and be inspired by. Could print off. This is so cute. How cute is that? So I'm pulling from this page here. There are a lot of choices on this page. Got this ticket to an art show. That could be another way that you could use this journal. You could use it as a memorabilia from a trip or a day out. That would be cute. Creativity is experimenting, growing, taking risks, breaking rules. They spelled breaking wrong. Making mistakes and having fun. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Breaking. Break. Break. Put the brakes on. I'm glad to know it's not just me that publishes stuff with spelling errors. My dyslexic brain sometimes just doesn't catch it when it happens, so I have been known to send the odd thing out with the wrong word here and the wrong word there. All right. Okay, so this is where I'm at with these 2 pages for the moment. Oop, I'm gonna put some more of these on. Another way to do it is just to put the glue on around the actual hole. Art will take you everywhere you want to go. All right, and don't forget I have some other stuff. I have these, so I can spell some stuff out. Looks like we have multiples of certain letters, which is good. Let's see if I have room for where I want to spell. Not quite. Not quite. Hi, Dan. I don't know if I'm saying your name incorrectly, but yeah, that's what's so great about this set. It's so easy. Could see sitting in front of a good movie or a favorite TV show and just banging this one out and then having something fun to look at. I really like this. I wish they had more of these pieces in there because these are great. Again. Clumsy, clumsy. Let's see. Two, three. Must have punched out an extra one that I can't see because I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. I'm missing one. Erga. Okay, well. Now, I'm not doing this so that they're all like adhered completely flat. I'm not worried about that personally. So it's okay if the glue job is slightly patchy because all it has to do is hold it on. All right, and when I come across, there it is, the last one. Can you hear it? All right, so you can see I've started off and I've already got quite a ways. I'm loving it. Let's see, this one, let's start with a saying on this page. I dream my crafts and I craft my dreams. Oh, whoops, I see, that's not. I saw, ooh, be the most brilliant color in the box, I like that. I had a Facebook chat pop up over my comments and I thought what they said was one of your comments. And so if that didn't make sense to you, it's because I was responding to something that came up. Cute. So this is now this setup. And let's see what I have here. Ooh, I've got another pocket. Cool. That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put that, glue this down. All right. Okay, see they've actually provided a little bit of artwork. I don't know whose artwork it is, but you could put that here. This little inspiration. Or I could put them here for the same thing. Oh, this is cute. Make a little drawer. I could see getting super into this. Distress ink? Huh. It's like they know me or something. Hi Dorian. This is a Studio Lite kit. It comes in a pad like this. Let me see if I can show you. This is what it looks like. And it's all pop-out pieces. And they're all sized for an I want to say this is an A5 journal. This is an Elizabeth Craft journal. So you can see that when they're done, they're all just going to pop into here. And so I've already created several pages. Oops. Some of it I have not glued down yet. But they're going to go in here like this. So it's a little planner kit, basically, for those of you who are sometimes a little stuck with how to put these together. And so I was just going through and starting it. You know what? This is not the right size. So it's for the slightly bigger planners. So that's not the right size binder. I have the right size binder, never fear. But so I just turned the page and now I'm working on this next one. And you can see all of these amazing elements that are in here, and they literally just pop right out. And so I've just been going through and filling out my journal, my planner. I'm just talking about things you could use this for. You could use it as memorabilia. You could use it for inspiration. Replace some of the images maybe with images that inspire you personally from artists that you love. Just be aware of copyright if you end up downloading things. Otherwise, there are museum books that you can buy and then pull from, or museum cards and like postcards that you can buy. There are postcard swaps. There's this lovely website app called SwapBot if you like swaps, and you can go on there and find a swap to swap things with, and there's swap things with people. So there's, and I'm telling you, there's all sorts of people out there doing that. So you know, you definitely find someone who's organized an art swap, art postcard swap. This is actually a little run on sentence. A good idea becomes a great one when you let it out. I like that one. I agree with that in principle. And more of these clips. This one's full of art. Ooh. This singer has gone for opera. I don't think I've ever heard her sing that before. That's amazing. Oof. Lots of little pieces on this one. And look how delicate they get. And they're all die cut for you, ready to go. So look at that. I wonder what that's meant to be. That looks like it's meant to be some sort of connection. Here's some more of the whole. And these are double-sided too, so if you don't want the blue, you can always do the other side. These are little paint splotches on that one. Oh, look at this. This is cute. So it's a pocket, but they've put little slits in it so that once you put it down, maybe that's what these are meant to do. You can then fill it with pictures once it's in there. I like elements like that. So you can see there's lots to choose from, lots to do. And you know what? I'm realizing that it's almost 12 o'clock, so I gotta think about actually unlocking my door, letting people in. But I just wanted you guys to see how easy it would be with this particular kit to just sit down and plunk something out and end up with something really cool looking and fun. Got a little mixed media edge to it. It's got a little industrial chic edge to it. And look at all of these elements. If you are a paper doll enthusiast, you're gonna love this. Every project has a bit of me in it. There you go, especially if you've bled on it. Are there other themes? I do not have other themes right now in the shop, but if there's interest in it, I will bring in more. I think there are other themes. I'll have to check, actually, now that I said that out loud. I will check. I will let you know. How's that? This theme is, well, it's artists and studio theme. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope you're inspired to do something crafty today. And it can be as easy as sitting down. And remember, I do have other kits like this. I have the Simple Stories pages and the cards. They're all punch out like this, so they're easy projects to sit down and plunk out. So yeah, there's lots of options in the store if this is the sort of thing that feels like a good project for you. All right, thanks so much. Bye, everybody.